Ferrari have finally confirmed that Frederic Vasseur will become its new F1 team principal, marking a big change at the top of the Scuderia after weeks of speculation, with reports arising in the days leading up to the Abu Dhabi season finale that Mattia Binotto would be on his way out of Maranello and that Vasseur was the one identified to replace him. The wind was kind of only blowing one way, and that was towards the Vasseur entry. It marks the greatest challenge to the date of Vasseur's long and largely successful career in motorsport. He'll now face the pressures of not only a team but a nation, where school of Fernando Domenicali, Marco Mattiacci, Maurizio Arrivabene and now Mattia Binotto have all failed. Vasseur must now succeed by ending Ferrari's championship drought. And is he the right man to do it? I think he could well be. He went to a team that's dealing with a big mix of emotions off the back of its 2022 campaign. While it was a missed opportunity to sustain a fight against Red Bull for the championship, it marked a true return to being competitive again, however. A first win in 2.5 years, plus a solid baseline car, and gave good optimism for the future. Ferrari CEO Mr. Vigneaus comments in an interview with CNBC that he wasn't satisfied with second place because second is first leader seemed to underestimate the progress that he'd been made this year. Sure, the year didn't give Ferrari what it wanted, but it was still its best campaign since 2018. It meant that the split with Binotto was one that was not without huge risk. Not only did Ferrari lose its team principal, but it also lost its tech chief. Binotto was never replaced when he stepped up from the role of chief technical officer. Unlike in previous changes in team boss, there also wasn't clear successor in-house, prompting it to look elsewhere and end up with Frederic Vasseur. This time it will naturally take a bit of time to get up to speed and understand the workings of the Ferrari machine, the most complex in F1, and it makes it a big ask to get it right first time, but in the future it could well be a success. He's a realist. He won't go to Ferrari expecting to click his fingers and make a success for the word go, but there will be a clear sense of how he does and doesn't want things to go. A sign of this came when he arrived at Sauber as team principal. Within an hour of starting the job, he'd already cancelled the planned engine deal with Honda for 2018. So confident was he that that was the wrong direction. Being so clinical may be a different proposition within a team at the size and the scale of Ferrari compared to what's Vasseur ran at Sauber, yet he turned the team around, ending with its best finish under his stewardship as sixth in the championship this year. The momentum of the team has been very positive, and much of that is down to Vasseur's influence. He summed up his approach very well in an end-of-season interview, which was done before his move to Ferrari. He said, "My job is, at the end of the day, is not to pay so much attention to the positive points. It's to try and understand where we effed up and try to improve." He chuckled in his own honesty. He will bring humour that has perhaps been missing at times with Ferrari, but it shows the kind of person he is. There's a dedication and desire for better, not to get too wrapped up in success. The direct approach is something that should serve Ferrari well moving forward. At points in 2022, when miscues saw wins slip away or caused frustration, it often felt like things were being deflected. The narrative was turned around. There was no great issues to resolve, and that Ferrari were being overhyped, and they may face more scrutiny than another team, but that doesn't mean it isn't justified. His history with Charles Leclerc is also something that can't be overlooked. He raced for the ART Grand Prix team, the junior team Vasseur co-founded on his way to 2016 GP3 title, and then linked out with Sauber for his F1 debut in 2018, putting in performances that gave Ferrari all the evidence that it needed to hand him a seat in 2019. Leclerc batted away a question in the FIA press conference, saying no, he wouldn't comment on it. He simply said that the identity of the team boss would be a call for Vigneaus and Chairman Elkin to make, but they anticipated a smooth transition regardless. Vasseur's name was asked to Leclerc, and he noted a very different team to any other, but he spoke warmly of their relationship. "I've been working with Fred already from the junior categories, where he always believed in me, and we've always had a good relationship," he said. But apart from that, obviously this shouldn't influence any of the decisions. He has always been very straightforward, very honest, and that's something I like from Fred. As Leclerc said, making things work with Ferrari is a very different challenge to any other team in F1, meaning there is no guarantee of things working well again with Vasseur, as they did at ART or Sauber, but it's still encouraging for the Ferrari and its young star, the great hope that they could well have a good relationship coming in. Ferrari will be the third team that Vasseur has led in F1. He enjoyed brief stint at Renault in 2016 before walking away due to disagreements with managing director Cyril Abiteboul. "I had some troubles to fit in with the system," he said in 2018, insisting there was no regrets or hard feelings. "It is much better for me to leave and stop because I had some other projects in my life and I stopped." He was glad on the break until he got itchy feet after a few months and a chance to link up with Sauber emerged. "She was impressed by the plans for the future and how we would fit into them, saying it was much more fitting with my expectations and projects I had at the beginning of my career. To be in charge of Ferrari's F1 team is something you can mould or to adjust to fit what you want in the same way. Yeah, for Vasseur to lead Sauber, a team which he turned around at the point that Audi is arriving in 2026 and giving its work status, points to the confidence he must have in making it work. It's a challenge Vasseur will embrace, but the reality is only sets kicking once going gets tough. As Toto Wolff has always enjoyed a good relationship with Vasseur, said on Beyond the Grid, representing Ferrari, you're representing the whole country. They write you up and down, they write you down, but with brutality. The brutality will be something Vasseur hasn't faced in the same way. But if anyone can handle it, dealing with the pressure of an expectant nation, a fierce fan base of Ferrari, I think it could well be him and his direct approach. But anyway guys, that's it for you. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, those thoughts, comments down below, and follow this issue over daily F1 news and subscribe to the channel and subscribe, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.